Hello, this is the Love of Truth, and I am doing a pick a card for the first time. And I haven't been around in a while, but I just figured that I would come back and do something different, and I'm gonna get right into it. So there's pile one, Holy One, Inspiration. This is messages from your ancestors. So if you pick pile one, it's Holy One, Inspiration. Pile two, Air and Breath. Pile three is Teacher and Knowledge. So if you picked pile one, I'm going to set these aside. Okay. I picked these cards ahead of time. So I'm going to put this one at the top. Actually, they're going to be kind of all over the place, but that's okay. I do these kind of randomly, so just make sure this fits into the frame here. So okay, I'm just looking at all the cards here. Okay, so I just paused it and checked out the cards and straightened them out a little bit. I'm going to read from the book of the cards. These are messages from the ancestors cards. This is the deck that it's from. This is the card that's from that deck. So, wow, that's crazy. I just opened the book to the exact one that we were looking for. So anyways, the higher self has many expressions in visible physical forms as well as non-visible forms, and comes to you in a particular manifestation depending on your upbringing, your culture, shared communal agreement, or the preferences you developed along your spiritual path. Among these possibilities, there exists in the collective human consciousness certain figures who stand out as spiritual or religious masters, ones who are the predominant figure, typically shared and honored by a group, community, or larger population. Though known by many names, the generic term for any of these ancestors is Holy One, or even Holiest of Holies. The Holy One has often been embodied in various personas, having lived in the physical realm for a period of time before transitioning, or has not incarnated into a human body but has infiltrated and permeated human consciousness as a focal point for prayer and devotional practices. Regardless the form that is most strongly embedded in your consciousness, as the sacral expression of the Formless One can be a powerful spiritual ally, one that does not have to be bound or circumcised by any fundamentalist religion or belief system. Holy One is a generic term for that ancestor that offers you inspiration and consolation. Whether you refer to this Holy One as the higher self or carry a more defined image of them as a primary guide, it is not one to necessarily worship as a singular God or source of all life, such as a creator, great spirit, or God. They are a more defined source of spiritual power, which can be funded for service to the larger whole, not just humans, but other beings in their physical form. When this Holy One appears to you in this way, it's a reminder to stay consistent with your spiritual practices, to make them a daily sacred ritual. You may have remnants of wounding by those who worshipped a particular Holy One, devotees who circumscribed their personal beliefs and practices such that they excluded other religious or spiritual paths. If this is true for you, it's time to heal those wounds. Otherwise, you sustain the ultimate wounding, the illusion that you are separate from God. Wow. Okay, so maybe you have been feeling like you're separate, like it says, separate from God, which is not, it's never true for anyone, really. Well, the only thing is that we are the ones that, quote, walk away from God. Excuse me. But this whole spread is showing that you are close to God. You are protected. First of all, this stands out. Protected by angels. I'm just going to randomly read. I'm not going to do any structured way because I'm trying to figure out what's like the best way for me to read. So you are protected by angels. You're protected by your guides. And definitely there are challenging times. There's negativity going on. There's toxicity in people in your life. And the thing is that you're trying to release yourself from all the... I'm sorry, that's my hair. Okay. You're trying to release yourself from all the negativity and all the addictions, all the things that you might have not been able to recover before. But now you're definitely standing your ground. You're kind of sick of dealing with the constant battles that might be continuing to arise. You're done with that. You're like, I'm moving on. You want to shine. You know who you really are inside. You know there's more than what you've been going through, basically. Like there's right here, gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. This is showing, and then this as well, expansion. It's like saying the doors are opening. The sun is rising again. No matter how many challenging times, no matter how many dark times, things have turned around. Doors have opened, and angels and guides and ancestors, obviously this is about ancestors mainly, are watching over you. So it was telling you basically you don't feel close to God, but really in all reality, they're so close to you. And with these chakra cards, it's telling me that you need to speak your truth. You need to feel comfortable, learn to feel comfortable speaking up and speaking for yourself. Oh, we forgot pure happiness. And that goes along with shine. And I believe that's the star card. You know what? Let's I'm going to read from this deck. Okay. One second. Okay. Shine. Keywords: believe, realize, harness, enthusiasm, potential, breakthrough. This card symbolizes the positive and powerful energy that now surrounds you. By embracing this energy, you can improve current relationships and draw new ones to you. See yourself in a glowing orb of brilliant golden light. Believe in the power of this light to infuse your relationships with enthusiasm, life, and greater love and understanding. See it moving outward, surrounding all of the people you know and filling them with joy and hope. Visualization can be quite powerful, so use it to magnetize and attract what you want in your life. It's also a time for you to let your own light shine. You are an amazing being. You're magnificent. I can't talk. Realizing and believing that this is a key to unlocking your personal potential. Be confident in your dealings with others. Use your talents to point relationships in positive, empowering directions. Letting your own light shine will act as a beacon to attract others to you, people of like mind and similar vibration. It will also encourage others to let their own light shine. Harness the amazing energy surrounding you and shining from within you. Use this energy to break through any obstructions that stand in the way of complete happiness. Know that you deserve the best. People are attracted to you when you are joyful, enthusiastic, and confident. Radiate these qualities into the world and see what beautiful things you attract. Affirmation: I shine my light out into the world and joyfully attract all that I desire. Oh, it's the sun. Of course. Why did I... 19. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, so the sun is the best card in the deck. So, right there. Also, we have the sunrise, I believe. That's the sunrise. And then you can see the sun behind the clouds here. And the sacral chakra, which I didn't really get to. And that, now the keywords for that is I want. And the thing is that sometimes I think what the ancestors are saying here is that you didn't even really, how do I say this? It's like you didn't even know what you wanted because you were being blocked by so many things. But now it's like you can expand and there's doors opening, like I said. And you're actually going to do what you want. You're going to be the person that you want. And you're protected, you're having help by divine help. And then the Holy One, like that's a really deep card. I just got those cards, and honestly, when I read that, I was blown away. It's definitely an expansion. It's definitely a comforting spirit. That's for sure. Well, that's all I have for you guys right now for pile 1. And thank you for watching. And please subscribe and like if you like it. And I'll be doing more. If more people watch and like it, then I'll do more of these videos. So thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Pile 2. This is your spread that I made up. And I'm just kind of putting these cards wherever I can. And I'm moving things along the way, just kind of going with the flow here. Yeah, I really don't have a specific way of doing things now, so I might in the future, but let's see. Oh, I guess I'll just do that. Oh, I can't really see that. Well, can move these over. Okay. There we go. And that's good. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so for pile 2, you picked air, which just says breath at the top. I'm going to read from the book to get a better understanding of what this card means, because it just got this deck. So it says, we come into the world with a breath and we exit the world with a breath. In between, it's estimated that someone who lives to be 80 years old has taken 672,768,000 breaths. The air we breathe reminds us of the perpetual exchange of one type of air with another. Trees and other plants exhale the oxygen required by humans and other species to live, while we humans and other beings exhale the carbon dioxide necessary for plants to live. This delicate balance allows multitudes of life forms to exist. This ancestor also reminds us of his presence when wind appears, whether it's a gentle breeze on a warm summer day that cools and caresses the skin, or an unexpected and powerful gust that nearly knocks you over. The greater intensities of this movement can show up as powerful hurricanes or tornadoes, stark reminders of the extraordinary power of this ancestral being. No matter what circumstance you find yourself in, pay attention to your breathing. You tend to habitually have very shallow breaths, which restricts the flow of air in and out of your lungs and in turn causes your body to tense up. This can create a holding pattern with your muscles, as if you're in survival mode, preparing for fight or flight. Whenever you become aware of this tension, pause, take a few slow, deep breaths, and let your lungs and body absorb the oxygen that the plant and tree people offer to you in this remarkable exchange. It is a time for you to be especially attentive to your breathing, as it will be the simplest way to manage the stressful circumstances you find yourself in at present. Step out of your usual routines for a while and allow a deeper, slower breathing to bring you to full presence. Allow this ancestor to remind you, perhaps through a gentle breeze, to breathe deeply and slowly. Wow. So, I would say, obviously breathe. And it's interesting because air is related to the mental. The swords, the mental part of tarot. And we have swords cards right here, here, and here. Those 7 of swords. And then we have 9 of swords reversed. And then we have Oh, Nine of Swords right there too. That's interesting. So, okay, that's sticking out to me. And basically, you need to release and feel the pain that you're feeling, the fears that you're feeling. Just face the fears head on, but realize that it's like once you face it, you're not going to be as afraid of it, if that makes sense. And just allow things to be what they are. Take a leap of faith, trust the universe. Detach from what kind of outcome you think is going to happen in your life, whatever that may be. The ancestors want you to know to allow yourself, like I said, to just go with the flow. Like this bird, to just fly. Like the fool, like he's just gonna leap right off of the cliff. Face the fear. Rebuild. That's the tower. So it's like allow whatever needs to crumble. And it shows that you're the black sheep. And I understand that in a way, even though I was the only child. But anyway, I understand that very well. And the thing is that things can crumble down to the ground, but you're always going to be able to rebuild. And then when you take a breath, think about how it goes obviously in, you inhale, and then you exhale. So it's kind of like when things fall and then when things are rebuilt. I know it's kind of an extreme comparison, but with every breath we take in, it's like we're nourishing ourselves, but then when we, exhale, it's an exiting, it's a death in a way. Every breath, it rhymes, every breath is a life and a death, like you're breathing in life and you're breathing it out, which is like death in a way. So it's like, and I know I'm bringing up death here. But let me look. I want to see what detach is, because I know let me see here. So detach, oh yeah, let's address this. Okay. Yeah, it's like I keep feeling like, there's an expectation of like what's going to happen, but you have to just take the leap of faith. You don't really know. Like with this card, Valiant Courage, take action with passion. And then this one, overcoming obstacles, you can overcome anything. You have it in you, and you need to take action and step into the unknown. But then behind the curtain, so to say, of the unknown, you're going to find the truth. And then these, I feel, are connected because kindred soul, so it's like a like-minded soul, someone that is very similar, and you feel like they're part of your soul tribe. And this is like the Two of Cups, so it's realizing that there's someone else that's this is what I'm getting. Is there's somebody else that you're sharing basically the feeling of being the black sheep. You're sharing that with, whether that's somebody in your life now that's close to you, that you love very much, or it could be somebody that passed on that watches over you. And then I'm leaving this little lonely card over here. So, the Six of Pentacles is like giving and receiving. I think we can look at it either way, whether it's the person in lack that needs the resources or it's the one giving. So it depends. And then we have the scales here, and what do you know? Justice. This is translate to the Justice card. And you know what? I was looking at that card and it says the keywords are reflect, accept, decide, clarity, responsibility, and fairness. I think what this is representing is fairness. And then between you and this person. Yeah. And you're releasing yourself from your fears. And you definitely know what you're doing. You have confidence. You can do this. You know you can do this. And you know that that's going to lead you to the truth. And you're you're definitely confident about this. Even though you're scared, even though you are in that fight or flight mode, even though there are a lot of fears, and you've been treated badly for so long, there will be justice. There will be fairness. And you have support by your loved ones. And that's what the ancestors are saying. Thank you for watching. And if you like, please like the video and then subscribe. If you do like the video and subscribe, then I'll know to make more videos like this. And thank you for watching. Okay, if you chose pile 3, this is teacher and knowledge. And we're going to get into this and see what is going on in your pile. And I'm just kind of like putting the cards in random places because I'm trying to get to know like what style I like using, I guess you could call it. Justice. Again, pile 2 had justice. Interesting. There's like... This is kind of crooked, but you know what? Okay. Yeah, it's not perfect, but you know what? Yeah. We're just gonna... I'm gonna move this over and put these here so you can kind of see them better. Yeah, that makes more sense. But I'll just pick these up on the bottom as I go so I can show you what they mean. Or maybe... Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay. I'm just gonna take a second, look at the cards. Okay. So, first I was gonna read from the book from this deck. Okay, so teacher Knowledge. A teacher is someone who possesses knowledge and shares it through instruction and explanation. While such a role model may inspire you in lots of ways, the fundamental purpose of the relationship is to help you develop skills and absorb information that you can build on to achieve mastery over a particular subject or activity. You can no doubt recall various individual teachers you've had throughout your life that greatly influence you, whether in school or another setting. These are the ones you remember because they challenged and inspired you. They may have motivated you to continue learning a particular subject or activity beyond the time you were with them. Perhaps they even instilled the love of teaching such that you find yourself in that role now, whether professionally or more informally, offering you knowledge when presented with the opportunity to do so. This is a great time to act on that long-held desire to further your education, learn a new skill, or tackle a subject that has been calling to you for a while. The inner voice that sometimes whispers to you and sometimes shouts is an expression of your soul's deep yearning. Don't heed that fear of failing that was planted in your subconscious or your consciousness earlier in life. Peel back those layers of anxiety and take action that honors your calling and desire to move forward with your education. If doubts and hesitation crop up once you've begun, face them with courage and resolve. Conquering these fears will remind you how deeply satisfying your learning can be, as well as build confidence. Call on a teacher to assist you in moving through these fears and facing the challenges inherent in learning something new. So, I think you are somebody that already learns a lot, and that's why you are a teacher. You're a leader. These all correlate together. Stepping into power, you're strong beyond measure. Breaking trail, breakthrough is at hand. Let's see. You listen to your intuition. The ancestors are also telling you to be aware of that. Be in tune with your intuition, especially right now. Now you got the 5 of Pentacles 2 times. Okay, so you feel left out in the cold. You feel like you're abandoned or like you're the victim. The ancestors are letting you know that yes, you do feel like that. It's understandable. But because you went through so much pain and feeling left out, feeling like you were left out in the cold, feeling alone, isolated, maybe ostracized, it is helping you teach others. And I was gonna show you guys these when I talk about the ones at the bottom. So, stepping into power, you are strong beyond measure. Breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand. And then view from above, get the big picture. So, the ancestors are telling you to basically realize your strength and who you are and all the stuff that you've been through. You're a leader and you have that fiery energy, you have that drive within you, and justice came out in pile 2, so I think there is a correlation with that, and then the balancing of the scales, and somehow teaching others and knowing, and facing your fears, basically, and know that you're going to succeed with whatever it is you're doing in your life that's helping you grow. And then it's like I think you not naturally do look at the bigger picture, but it's like it's highlighted right now that you need to look at everything and get a higher perspective on everything in your life. And also don't be afraid to reach out, even though you felt alone for so long and you feel like you're the only one, that does it right. You need to reach out. And I basically, what I'm getting is reaching out to people that you love, that you trust, that you know are going to be there for you and support you through whatever it is that you want to do. But it's definitely your time, and they want you to know that you need to listen to the call of, again, I'm not sure what this is. It could be in your career, it could be in love, it could be your health. So you can apply it to whatever category it is. And basically, the Hanged Man reverse is saying, like, I don't know, what I'm getting from it is that maybe you want things to speed up, or you want things to happen faster than they have been. And maybe you feel like it's dark right now, and you know, but the thing is there's a breakthrough at hand. Listen to your inner guidance. They want you to definitely listen and be aware and be in tune. And know that in the end you're going to succeed and justice will be served. There will be balance. There will be a reciprocity if it's love, but also keep the ones you love close to you. This is very close to pile 2, so I would suggest to listen to that as well. Yeah, you're definitely a leader, so like all the stuff that you've been through, you're going to be able to teach others how to deal with that, how to be mentally, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually strong, even physically. So strong in all ways. But I would say mainly spiritually. Yeah, definitely spiritually. And physically. So it's almost like you're, how do I say this? Like with this one, it's like you're building off of any setback that you've ever had, any negative experience that you've ever had. It's like you're building off of that and you're teaching others like how you got through whatever you went through. You're seeing so much more. Having gone through so much pain, you wouldn't have seen all these things that you do now if you didn't go through what you had to go through. So this is why you're able to teach other people. And I think that's it for this one as well. So thank you for listening, and if you like the video, please. And if you want to subscribe as well. And it just helps if you do that, and then I'll know to make more videos. And I really appreciate it. All right. Bye-bye.